Okay, imagine this for a second. All your business tech, it just works
Yeah.
together, like under one roof.
Mm-hmm.
No more juggling tons of different vendors, no more of those integration nightmares.
Yeah, that's the dream for a lot of businesses.
Exactly. And that's the really bold promise from a company we're diving deep into today, Avius AI.
Avius AI, right.
Our mission here is to sort of peel back the layers on their, what they call revolutionary and disruptive technology ecosystem.
That's quite a claim.
It is. We want to really get what this unified approach means, what problems it actually solves, and is it the future for businesses, big ones, small ones?
Well, it's fascinating, isn't it, how this idea of a business ecosystem is becoming more than just like a buzzword.
Right.
What we're looking at here really is this idea of an interconnected network. Tools, channels, best practices, all actually working together. And Avius AI, they seem to be aiming to provide exactly that. They're promising to, and I'm quoting here, streamline collaboration, enhance customer engagement, increase customer retention and experience, and improve efficiency, all at lower costs.
That's a lot.
It is. And it really brings up a key question for you listening out there.
Yeah.
In this world where tech is so fragmented, just how much value is locked up, untapped, because things don't integrate properly?
You've definitely hit on the core challenge there.
Mm-hmm.
Complexity. It's huge.
Mm.
So Avius AI says they simplify that. They bring all telecommunications and technology solutions under one roof.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but what's the foundation? How can they make such a, well, incredibly bold claim? What's the expertise behind it?
Well, if you look at the bigger picture, this isn't some brand new startup just deciding to do everything at once.
Oh, okay.
The team behind Avius AI, our sources say they have over 25 years of really comprehensive experience in telecommunications and technology with proven track record.
25 years. That's significant.
It absolutely is. That kind of deep, hands-on background, driving innovation, optimizing systems, that's crucial if you're going to try and manage such a wide range of services successfully.
Right.
They've probably seen firsthand all the pain points that come from having systems that just don't talk to each other.
That makes a lot of sense. So it's not just throwing services at a wall. There's history. There's experience.
Exactly.
Okay, now let's get into the specifics because they list a really impressive array of solutions. Let's start with voice services. Everyone has a phone, right? What makes their offering stand out? Is it just bundling standard stuff, or is there something genuinely new?
It's definitely more than just, basic phone lines. The sources highlight things like crystal clear audio quality, analog line replacement, getting rid of those old copper lines,
Right.
and scalable cloud VoIP telephony.
Yeah.
And, for anyone unfamiliar, VoIP is just voice over internet protocol, making calls over the internet.
Which gives you flexibility, cost saving.
Precisely. But the really interesting part here, I think, is their focus on unified communications and omnichannel contact center solutions.
Omnichannel. Explain that a bit.
Okay, imagine a customer starts a chat on your website, right? Then they need to switch to a phone call.
Yeah, happens all the time. Usually means starting over.
Right? But with omnichannel, they could potentially switch seamlessly to that call, maybe even with the same agent, and that agent has the whole history. No repeating the story.
Ah, I see. That's huge.
That level of integration across channels, plus things like advanced call management, global reach, that's where the real value is for businesses trying to get away from those clunky old systems.
Okay, that sounds like a potential game changer just for customer service.
Definitely.
All right, moving beyond voice. Reliable internet. It's like oxygen for businesses today.
Absolutely fundamental.
Our sources say they work with a wide range of top internet service providers. So what's actually on offer? And why is having that breadth so important?
Well, they really seem to cover the full spectrum. You're looking at everything from, standard broadband, cable, fiber optic internet, the usual suspects, but also more specialized options like dark fiber.
Dark fiber. What's that?
It's basically unused fiber optic cable that's already in the ground. A business can lease it and then light it up with their own equipment.
Ah, so total control. Super high bandwidth.
Exactly. For very specific high-demand needs, it gives incredible control and scalability.
Gotcha.
And then for places that are maybe more remote or have specific needs, they also handle wireless, cellular 4G, 5G, even looking ahead to 6G apparently, fixed wireless, and satellite.
Wow. Okay, so pretty much anywhere.
That seems to be the goal. That breadth ensures that, regardless of where a business is or what its specific needs are, they can likely get a suitable, reliable connection. It's about not letting connectivity be the bottleneck.
Right. Making sure no one's left behind. Okay, so Beyond just connecting, Avius AI also positions itself as a leading cloud service provider. They cover the whole range of as-a-service models. That's a big area.
It is significant, yeah.
What are the benefits for a business if they centralize all that cloud stuff with one provider like this?
Well, this is where that whole unified ecosystem idea really starts to flex its muscles, perhaps.
Okay.
So they mention software as a service, SaaS, that's like, using ready-made software online, think of email, CRM systems.
Right, we all use SaaS.
Then there's platform as a service. That's where they give you the environment to build and run your own applications, but you don't manage the underlying hardware or operating system.
Like having a workshop but not owning the factory.
That's a good analogy, yeah. Then infrastructure as a service is like leasing the raw computing power, storage, networking. You get the factory building, but you bring your own machines.
More control, more responsibility.
Exactly. And they even mention functions as a service, ASS,
Mm.
which is even more granular, running small bits of code on demand without thinking about servers at all.
Okay, so covering all the bases, but why bundle them?
The benefit of consolidating, it can mean simplified billing, for one. Integrated security is a big one, and often potentially better performance because the services are designed, hopefully, to work together smoothly.
Makes sense.
And interestingly, they also list physical security as a service.
Physical security.
Like cameras.
Yeah, combining things like cameras, access control systems with that as a service model, which ties right into the whole smart building concept.
Ah, okay. Speaking of smart, best IoT solutions is another area they cover. Internet of Things. What kind of real world uses are we seeing there that businesses should know about?
Well, their IoT offerings seem pretty broad, from smart security systems, office automation, industrial IoT, think sensors in factories, and smart workplace solutions.
But what caught my eye was the specific mention of healthcare IoT, or IOMT, the Internet of Medical Thing.
Medical things.
Yeah, think connected patient monitors, smart infusion pumps, maybe even tracking hospital equipment.
Wow, that's critical stuff.
Absolutely. It just highlights how IoT isn't just about, smart thermostats. It's really transforming critical operations, data collection, giving businesses new efficiencies, better safety, insights from real-time data across so many different sectors.
Okay, now let's talk about the AI and Avius AI. It's in the name.
Can't miss it.
They highlight AI voice and web chat. Now, the AI chatbot space is, well, it's incredibly crowded right now.
Absolutely.
What makes their platform stand out? Is it just another chatbot for FAQs?
That's a really good question because, yeah, lots of businesses are looking for more than just simple keyword matching.
Right.
Our sources emphasize it's a revolutionary conversational smart AI platform. The key word there is conversational. It's designed for interactions that feel more natural, more human-like.
Okay, more than just basic answers.
Hopefully. And what's really compelling, I think, is the scale they mention and the promise of 247 automated call answering and support without human staff limitations.
Yeah.
Meaning this platform can apparently handle up to 200 simultaneous calls.
200 at once.
That's what the source states. So this isn't just about saving a bit of time. It's potentially about fundamentally rethinking customer service.
How so?
Well, imagine freeing up your human agents to handle the really complex, nuanced, empathetic interactions.
While the AI handles the routine stuff 204/7.
Exactly. The high-volume queries, the after-hours support. It could be a complete shift from the traditional contact center model.
Okay, that is potentially disruptive. Finally, they talk about reaching even further. Innovative whole building solutions and advanced communications technology solutions. Big titles. What falls under these? How do they integrate tech so deeply into actual physical spaces?
Yeah, these seem truly comprehensive, like looking at technology across an entire infrastructure.
Example.
They mention things like smart cities, EV charging stations, smart metering, and energy management things focused on sustainability and efficiency.
Okay, infrastructure level.
Definitely. And for the core stuff, they handle data center solutions, including, interestingly, facilities designed for modern AI workloads, plus dark fiber again, fiber internet access, power solutions, even building access controls.
So connecting everything within a building or even a city.
That seems to be the vision. It's about integrating technology so deeply into physical spaces and operations that you create genuinely intelligent environments. Imagine the security cameras, the heating and cooling, the EV chargers in the parking lot, all potentially talking to each other, managed through one platform.
Like the ultimate smart building, but scaled up.
Kind of, yeah, on an industrial or enterprise scale.
That is an enormous scope,
Yeah.
just huge.
Yeah.
And the source emphasizes this is all under one management team.
That's the key integration point they stress.
Most businesses I know are juggling, half a dozen vendors for these kinds of things. What's the practical difference? What's the strategic advantage for a business to actually consolidate all of this under Avius AI? Is it just convenience?
Well, convenience is part of it, sure, but this really gets to the heart of that ecosystem idea. Think about the hidden cost businesses face just from complexity and fragmentation.
Like what?
Like every time there's a problem, right, you might spend hours just trying to figure out, is it the internet? The phone system?
Wow.
The cloud provider? The security setting?
Oh, yeah. The blame game between vendors.
Exactly. And then dealing with separate support teams, different contracts. The sources suggest this integrated approach enhances collaboration internally, boosts transparency, maybe improves decision-making because the data isn't siloed, and builds stronger relationships externally too. By having, as they put it, simplicity and organization meet professionalism all under one roof, the goal is to drastically reduce delays and miscommunication. It's about centralizing accountability. One throat to choke, so to speak, but hopefully in a good way.
Right. Streamlining support.
Which can translate directly into real operational efficiency and ultimately growth.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, it's interesting they say they cater to everyone. Startups, small and medium businesses, all the way to large business and enterprise.
There's quite the range.
And the sources mentioned their current customer base is responsible for over $3 billion in annual revenue.
Yeah.
It's significant enterprise scale. How do they actually scale their solutions to fit, say, a 5-person startup and a multi-billion-dollar company?
That's a crucial question. It seems they tailor the focus. For the smaller guys, the SMBs, the startups, they concentrate on those foundational services. Unified communications, voice, video, messaging, internet, cybersecurity.
Like a tech starter pack.
Sort of, yeah. Providing that turnkey tech stack that might otherwise need multiple vendors and maybe even a dedicated IT person they don't have.
Okay. And for the big players, the enterprises.
For them, it shifts. It becomes about complex national and global solutions. Things like really robust network and infrastructure management, advanced AI and customer experience platforms, sophisticated data center stuff, big IoT deployments.
So different needs, different packages.
Exactly. And they explicitly state, no, your business is not too small to work with us. That's a key message.
Right. Don't be intimidated.
And they even note, interestingly, it's sometimes better if you aren't a technical expert.
Really? Why?
Well, it implies they provide the necessary guidance, the managed services, to make even these complex technologies accessible. You don't necessarily need a huge internal IT team to leverage these tools if they're managing it.
Gotcha. Okay. And finally, if a business listening is curious, they want to explore this unified approach, how easy is it to actually engage with Avius AI? The sources outline this. Working with Avius AI is easy as 1, 2, 3-foot process. Sounds simple.
It does seem pretty straightforward based on the description. It's a systematic approach. Step 1, book an appointment, which they say is no cost and risk-free, just an initial chat.
Okay, low barrier to entry.
Seems like it. Step 2, attend a discovery conference. That's where they apparently dig deeper into your specific business needs, your challenges.
Right, the fact-finding.
Exactly. And then finally, step 3, deep dive into the possibilities. That's where they come back and present tailored solutions based on that discovery phase.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it reflects a pretty methodical way of identifying problems and then proposing specific tech solutions, aiming to be more of a partner perhaps than just a vendor selling you a box.
What a, really compelling deep dive into this Avius AI vision.
It's definitely a broad vision.
We've explored how they position themselves as, effectively, a single provider for this huge array of services. Telecom, tech, from core voice and internet right up to advanced AI, IoT, even those whole building solutions. Their promise, fundamentally, is to simplify, integrate, and optimize technology for businesses, any size, really, offering what they're calling that revolutionary and disruptive technology ecosystem.
Yeah, and this approach, it absolutely challenges the traditional way of doing things, buying tech piece by piece, often from different places.
For sure.
And if we connect this back to the bigger picture, it really pushes us, and you listening, to think about those often overlooked costs, the cost of complexity, the cost of fragmentation and business tech.
Not just money, but time, agility.
Exactly. Time, agility, communication breakdown, strategic focus getting diluted because you're wrestling with tech issues. So, does having all business communications under one roof, as they say, truly unlock some new level of efficiency and growth? Or, are there potential downsides, hidden trade-offs to consolidating so much?
That's the big question.
It really is. And it raises an important thought for you to maybe mull over. In your own world, your own business or sphere, where could consolidating technology solutions actually make a difference? And maybe more importantly, what might be the unseen benefits, the things you haven't even considered yet, of simplifying your tech stack?